What up, guys? It's the very last episode of this series. It's my meet. It's 6:30 in the morning. I literally just checked in, got my rack heights, and I'm standing by to weigh in because I am dying to eat some food. I haven't ate or drank anything since 5. I really want to make sure I make weight. And as soon as I start pounding that food, ooh, it's game time. So behind me is everyone else that's checking in, getting their rack heights. Yes, you can hit crazy PRs in the gym, but how do you standardize that? You know, everyone has different types of equipment, so it's cool to have an approved equipment checklist. So we're all testing ourselves under the same circumstances so that you can have an accurate measure of how strong you are against everyone else in the country and in the world. The regulations are strict. You have to squat, bench, and deadlift a very specific way and do it to a standard, but that's what also sets the tone of the sport. Overall, I'm a little bit nervous because what I'm used to is 24-hour weigh-ins. So you weigh in, and then literally right after you head straight to a restaurant. You pound food and water. I'm one of those guys that I can lift on little sleep. Like sleep doesn't bug me. Food and water though is what it empowers me. And to make sure I make weight, because it's a 2-hour weigh-in, I didn't drink or eat anything starting at 5. Shout outs to Fam. He's been helping me with my nutrition a little bit, so I dieted down. I've been 181 like 3 times this week already, so I'm on weight, which is really good. That's the weight class I'm doing. And so I'm just want to drink something. Like you can hear probably in my mouth, it's like sticking together. So I just want to eat something, drink something, and then we'll see how I feel. Because right now I feel light as a feather. I feel like I can't even squat 225, you know? So I'm like, oh my goodness. So they just said when we weigh in, we gotta weigh in and have our openers ready in kilos. But you know I don't fucking do no kilos. I saw a chart. So some of them I had to bump down, some of them I had to bump up, but those are my openers. So this, instead of being 450, I'm gonna, since it's the first lift of the meet, I wanna make sure that I get it in there, you know? Yeah. And to build the confidence. So you know what, I'd rather get a little bit lower than take a bigger jump. So yeah, originally this would have been like 450, but I'll start with 440. But I gotta let my handler know.
That's competing at 105?
Oh yeah, exactly.
That's funny.
What is that in kilos? Like 230 or something, or 240?
What is that in kilos?
I don't even. In pounds. That is in kilos. What is that?
Heavier than you are.
Yeah. All right. Let's see. No way. Am I over?
No, you're chilling.
Am I?
Yeah.
What is it?
You're 0.1 under.
Oh, thank God. Jesus fucking Christ. I was like, dude, you telling me I gotta go run right now?
Hey, little morning jog?
Yeah. Hell yeah. 0.1 under. What did it say? 82.4?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Very good. So I just weighed in. Now it's time to pound some liquids and food. So shout outs to Fam once again. Simple carbs, a ton of sodium, a ton of electrolytes before squats. I'm actually gonna mix that with immunity support, so I get double electrolytes. Before bench, she has me eating something a little bit more, you need to digest more. And I got bananas, I got honey for tons of sugar. Like you could pack in a lot of calories without feeling too full, you know? And then before deadlifts, she wants me to eat candy so that I get like a surge of energy, just pow, like right before. I asked him, what about if I eat the candy first? He goes, no, because you'll end up going pow in squats and then you're gonna have a crash midway. So he wants me to start with stuff that like digest, and then the pow right before deadlifts.
We're Anaheim, California, I believe, Exceed Performance, and we got the one and only, the OG, the honey-sucking, viscous gargling Bart Kwan competing for the first time in probably a decade. At least it feels that way. Yeah, so I didn't fully coach him, but obviously we've lifted together for literally a decade. And then he's been texting me his videos, his attempts in the gym. We went back and forth with his attempts, so I'm gonna try to just help guide a little bit today. He knows what he's doing, but sometimes it just helps to have ideas bounce off somebody. So yeah, I'll help guide him, try to pick some attempts, run some ideas off him. I know how he lifts, so that just kind of helps. You kind of know if he can grind what he's got in him, what he doesn't, build a little bit of his confidence when he's feeling down, and have a good day, have some fun.
So what needs to happen for me to hit an elite total is an impossibility today. So I always have my goals up to the meet. And this is even how I coach people. Up to the meet, let's have your goals. We'll train as hard as we can up to there. Day of the meet, always, always, always go 9 for 9 unless you're trying to break a record. If your goal of that meet is to break a record, then YOLO, because that's the goal. Otherwise, if you don't hit 9 for 9, you're one, not gonna have your best meet. Two, you're not gonna have good records. Powerlifting is a marathon. It's not, this is your first and last meet. It's, okay, this meet gives me data to train again for another meet, to train again for another meet. So the only way to get good data is if you have a really good meet and try to hit 9 for 9. That way you're like, okay, cool, this is how close I got to my strength, my technique or whatever. You get like a 4 for 9, what does that tell you? Nothing. It tells you just performed bad that day, you have bad data, you gotta go right back and go right back to the drawing board. So for me, day of the meet, put in Mike's hands. We talked over what we think the first attempt, second attempt should be, depending on how my body feels in response to this entire like 16-week weight cut. We'll see what I have today. But the goal of this year, even with this series and a few other series we have planned, is this year, 2023, I'm trying to be the strongest and leanest I've ever been at the same time. And are we on track with that? Yes.
The biggest thing with at meet warm up is just timing. You don't want to warm up too early. You don't want to take your last warm up too early. So you want to feel the weight on your back, plus obviously be physically warm. And that's it. So he's getting a general warm up, which is kind of what we do in training too. The other big thing is just don't change anything from your normal routine. However you warm up for like a regular squat session is probably how you should warm up here. So Bart's normally probably on a treadmill or an assault bike. He doesn't have that. You make do. So he's doing some lunges, a little walking, get some general blood. I think they're going to do a rules briefing, and then we'll probably get him under a barbell. And then same thing, as many sets and reps as he normally does on a heavy day of squat is what we're going to try to do back here.
These motherfucking crazy ass motherfuckers just loading reds. I'm gonna break my back, man. Thank you. Strong ass kids.
I remember when a 45-pound plate was a plate, you know?
Yeah.
Back in my day.
What's up with this 50? What is it? 55?
I don't even know. What's your height?
Fucking bullshit. 12. 55-pound bullshit. Reds.
So I'm pretty happy I bumped down my opener just by a little bit, because you can tell in the warm-up room, it's kind of slanted the opposite way. So we're gonna get used to this. When we go up there on our first attempt, everyone has to make an adjustment. So unless you got insane body awareness, which some of these guys are extremely athletic, they do. For me, it fucks me up a little bit, so I'm glad it's a little bit lower, something that I have like super full confidence that I can do. That way I can make the adjustment and kind of take it slow, and then, okay, cool, recalibrate for second and third attempts. But yeah, take a look and you'll see that it's kind of slanted the opposite way.
Alright, who needs 2 reds in the green? Who needs 2 reds in the green?
For my first attempts, my main goal is just get in the game. So if you've never bombed out before, you don't know how bad that feels. But if you have, you go, fuck, I can't even compete anymore. Like those 12, 16 weeks of training just went out the door. It's almost better if you get all 3 lifts in, at least 1 for each, and then you don't make the others, than to bomb out. Like when you bomb out, you feel so bad. So my first attempt for each one of the lifts is just to get in the game, you know, qualify. Then you kind of get to make it to the semifinals, then the finals. Like that's kind of like how I like to gauge it. But if you don't even qualify, you're like, fuck, I squat and I benched and now I can't even deadlift. It feels bad. So my first attempt, just want to make sure, nail the depth, then I can turn up the intensity or whatever.
What do you need again? 475?
That's my last one. I need a yellow.
Yellow, okay.
Yellow and then blue and black.
Aggressive, let's go. Squat. Rack. Here, right here. Okay, brother. You're right there.
Kind of heavy a little bit.
This is gonna feel like that. Ready. Be nice and aggressive, Bar. Let's go.
So that shit felt kind of heavy. I don't know why, but usually I've been hitting 450s to 490s every single time. But you know, as you lose weight, that's just the nature of the beast. So today's goal is 9 for 9. Let Silent Mike make the call. He said 468. I was like, I think I can do 30 pounds. Let's do that. So we'll see what's up. After that was 440, 468. Hopefully now that my nerves are calm, I got my first one in, 3 white lights, feel good. Probably need to take a fat piss, my bladder's about to explode. But after that, should be in the game.
Make it official. I ain't just hoping confidential. Yeah, give home for the rental. I work out this
Come on, Bar. Just like the last one. Let's go. Hey, nice and aggressive here. Let's go. What? Go hard. Oh! Right.
She was a little bit heavier than expected. So I took a, 28-pound jump, which should be okay. So I'm used to doing like 450, 495 in the gym, but that's at my regular weight. Still in the game. So the goal is 9 for 9. We're 2 for 2. I'm really happy at USAPL depth. So I think in terms of form, that's a form PR. So that makes me feel really good. I have a lot of momentum going into it. And the other thing that gives me a lot of confidence, momentum going into it too, is the last time I did a USAPL meet at 181, my third attempt was 440. So I'm opening with my old third attempt. So I am getting stronger over time. So that's a big confidence booster. I never want to like premature ejaculate and dump all my energy in the first one. So we decided to take a baby jump, pretty much like 475-ish. I think with kilos it's 473, but that'll give me a lot of energy for bench and deadlift. Because then I also have to be really conscious to keep my butt down during the bench. So I don't want to blow my load, like with going all out on squats and then feeling really good, and then when I'm benching, like I lose control of everything, you know? So, and it's pretty close to my all-time PR. My best is 500, under 200 pounds. I'm only like 25 pounds away. So I just gotta get dialed in, bang out that third attempt, and I can munch some more stuff.
Here we go, Bart. Lock it in, let's go now. Hey, nice and aggressive here, be confident, let's go, Bart. Come on, Bart. Big breath. Squat.
I don't know what happened there. I really thought I had it. I unracked it. Didn't feel much heavier than the second attempt because it literally isn't. Yeah, I really don't know. I got to watch the video to see what happened. But I got amped. I put on some good tunes. I felt good. I locked my feet in. Hit depth. No idea. But thanks, Mike.
You didn't have your fupa.
It is what it is. But now onto bench. That's the thing about powerlifting, where you can't dwell too much. You still got 2 other events, you know. So you could sit there and analyze, but then you're gonna miss out on the next moment. So next time to redeem myself is in bench. So I'm probably gonna eat a little bit more and start warming up my upper body and get ready for bench.
There you go, Harvey. Earning the weight. Try it. 10. Yeah, go ahead. Yo, that's funny. Alright, rack height. We're getting 12? 12?
How's my bootay?
12.
Oh, I didn't see it.
Oh, okay.
Sorry. We
No,
can play
it's-
it back though.
We'll just assume it was good. Did you see my bootay?
Yeah, look at it.
Yes!
But it's light, it's easy.
My bootay comes off all the time.
Really?
Yeah.
We'll go like red, black, or red, white. Probably like 275, 285, whichever one you want. And then 308, yeah.
275 maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, I always have a bootay problem. But coach says bootay was good. Bootay was good.
He's been doing this.
I'll go 3, 2, 1.
What's up, guys? Just want to
3,
keep.
2, 1. Got it. So right now I have it like this under the bench. Should I have it out?
I don't want to adjust too much for now, but just think about pushing your knees out.
Okay.
Yeah. Go chill, go sit up front.
Nice and easy, Barley. Right for the commands. Let's go. Squeeze out more. Squeeze out. Let's go.
I'm gonna have to block you in a second.
I'm not drinking anything in. 1, 2, 3.
Start. Rest.
Did I smoke it?
I think you smoked it.
My arms are numb.
Maybe you did.
Whatever you want. What was that, 308?
Yeah, I'd probably go 330 and then we'll see. You smoked that. Yeah, it was 308. It's a 20-pound jump.
What about 325?
All right.
235.
Thank you. Yeah, no, you smoked that. This
Because
will
I,
be easy,
I
then
want
we'll
to
take
squeeze a little bit of effort on keeping the butt tight.
Yeah,
'Cause
yeah.
if I go all out,
Yeah.
my butt's gonna come
Yeah,
out.
you can't think.
Yeah.
That was good though.
So this is an athlete's call this time. Coach thought I could go straight to 330 from 308. The thing is, I know that my butt off the bench has been an issue. So I don't want to be in a position where I miss groove and I have to give 100% to the weights and then I lose my body cues. So as an athlete, I'm telling coach, I need to have at least like 5 to 10% saved, keeping my ass down. Then I have 95% on the weight. And this just comes with experience, you know, like I know that when your back will cramp, this will cramp. And so I don't want to make it an all out fight on my second attempt yet. So we went to 325 and we'll see how that goes.
Here you go, Bart. Nice and easy. Just like the last one. Let's go. Hey, squeeze the bar. Force those knees out. Let's go. Come on. All right. Come on.
1, 2, 3.
Start. Rest. Hold it. Break. That's one.
I
can see from here.
I squeezed my ass as hard as I could too.
You smoked it.
The butte is hard.
In the jungle, that counted.
Thank you. Yeah, I squeezed my butte as hard as I could.
They got you on our feet?
Huh?
What happened?
So I made the lift, so I got white in the middle, but my butte came off. So that I got 2 reds on each side. But I cranked my butte hard, so I didn't think that it would come off, but it did.
He can move the weight easy. We're just going to try to find a way that it's impossible for his butt to come up. So there's 2 different options. If you're flexible enough, you'll tuck your heels even deeper into you. The other option is you Y out as far as you can. So you get like a little less tension, but he doesn't really need, like all you need is tension. You're like, just lay down. Be prepared for the launch. If you tuck your heels more, we could try that. But my option would be, is you just go like this, flex your ass, flex your ass. No, not that bad. But just flex your ass. Is it still on that bench? Yeah. Yeah, you'd be like right there. Are you flexing as hard as you can, lower body? Yeah. Does that make sense?
But I feel like I'm gonna go like that.
Yeah, so then keep moving them out. Yeah, like that. But get tension on your toes. Yeah.
All right. You're gonna make me snap my ankles.
You won't snap your goddamn.
Let's go, knees out. Really tuck those heels in, let's go. Tuck those heels in, knees out, let's go.
1, 2, 3. Yes! God damn, fucking.
Way to come back.
I'm happy, not even for the lift, just because my ass stayed on the ground.
You had more, bro. You had more.
Got fucking butte problems. Yeah, I'm happy that I was able to finish the 3rd. Not even because of the lift, but because I kept my ass on the bench. Motherfucking bitch. So, I usually take pre-workout before every lift, squat, bench, deadlift. I actually didn't before a bench this time because I was scared I was gonna get too hyped and then my butt was gonna be 3 feet off the bench.
You go 3 pre-workouts?
Yeah, I'll take 1 before squat, 1 before bench, 1 before deadlift. But I cut the 1 before bench this time because I was scared I'm gonna be too amped.
Yeah, that's a lot.
And then go into a decline position.
Yeah, you'd have to worry about like your asshole, not your cheeks.
I know. So now I take 1 more scoop. I'm a drug addict, you know that?
You're something.
You're something.
3 pre-workouts within like an hour and a half?
I try to be as not natty as natty.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to give you a mouth-to-mouth.
You have steroids in your mouth?
Hide them under my tongue.
Because I'd be down. I need steroids, dude.
USA Pills watching.
Well, not all the time. They blink. Testosterone.
Remember, you're doing clean and jerks today, okay? Serious stuff. So, boys doing a really good job here. So we're thinking about hinging at the hip.
The seminar?
Yeah.
That's how pro athletes move.
This is a pretty good idea.
Nice and slippery. So deadlifts, we're opening with like a 523. I think that's the closest to a 525. So we'll see. That's what we're gonna start with. I want to hit a 550, 560 on the second. That'll make me pretty happy. And then YOLO on the 3rd. But still trying to go, well, not 9 for 9 anymore, but trying to hit 3 for 3 on deads is the goal. Just go 4 than 5. Bro style.
Yeah, you warm up like you're about to pull 800.
Bro style, dude.
You're like the, what do they say? My eyes bigger than my stomach?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was
You're
going
like
for
that,
it.
but with plates.
I go 4, 5, and then.
Then miss.
Yep.
We chop it up, headed home.
Yep.
Straight to lunch.
2013 powerlifting, baby.
You're probably 485 then for the last one. That's four reds.
But I'll probably be a good boy and do like 450 and then whatever you want me to.
450 then 484, which four reds is fine. Right, 30 pound jump to the platform. You're all right with that? Yeah, there you go. 4 reds in a chrome deal.
Yeah.
Down.
Probably 155.
What do you think?
I would always do 455.
I'll do 455.
Anyone else?
I'll do what coach says.
Yeah, you got
Coach
a
says
little
455.
It won't hurt. You're not gonna
Yeah.
tire yourself.
Yeah. And I always like to be a little bit more warm in case there's a hiccup in there.
Yeah. In timing wise.
Because sometimes I do shit like that.
I'll put up blue and the white for you. We're white, 4 reds, whoever wants to take it.
I want the 205. I want the 205.
Hold on, bring it back. We're going to
How's that?
that?
Pretty good. It felt like the way 450 should feel, which is good. Feeling way different than squats. Because squats, I've been hitting like 450, 490 weekly. And man, I don't know what happened in the openers. So I was like, oh. This one is like, oh, okay, this is what it feels like normally. So deadlift should be good, but you never fucking know.
Down. Yeah, what's that? This?
Is that good?
Yeah.
Ooh la la. How's that? Is that good?
You're not that far out. Let's go.
Oh shit.
He's just not that far out. Yeah, like 5.
He's up, Brian. What's up, Steve?
Yes, please, for Mark 1. Thank you. That's fast. That's fine.
Come on, Mark. Keep it nice and close. Let's go. Let's go, Mark. Come on, Mark. Let's go. Big push.
What was that, 556?
One of these two probably if you want to for sure hit it.
567, 155.
Yeah.
567.
257.5.
All right, so that was a crazy ass attempt. I believe that's my first pull over 550 at 181, so I'm very proud of that. And it's a second attempt, but that was crazy because, you know, when you like want to commit to something, whether it's a backflip or heavy pull, you want your body, your mind to sync up. But my body went out of whack on that one. Like I went there, I was like, okay, ready? 1, 2, and my body just started pulling. I'm like, wait. And I was like, oh, fuck it, I have to commit. So it was a little bit slow off the floor because my body just reacted. Like as soon as it touched the bar, maybe I took too big of a breath and my body's like, I can't hold this for too long. But it wasn't my mind telling my body what to do. My body just went, and then now my mind had to follow. But I caught up fast enough where I was like, okay, lock out. So I was able to lock out. But because of that, I don't want to go too high. I'm still trying to go 3 for 3. So I'm going to try to go for a 567.5, I believe. So we could try to nail in a 3 out of 3 with this lift.
Come on, give him a show.
go, Bart!
Keep the leg close. House of patience. House of patience. Let's go.
My first time someone thinks I'm on gear after 10 years. This is actually a compliment. You're welcome. It's a compliment. I keep telling everyone, yo, I think you need to test me.
Yeah, hopefully they don't do cocaine. He's been pumping Molly all morning.
I've been taking Anavar all day.
Yeah, me too.
So what do I go here right now?
Yeah, so we'll take some time to go get your ID, your ID, and then we'll get this all filled out. It's also an anal probe test.
Okay. I just really missed him after weigh-ins. Can't stop thinking about it. Everyone's been saying, dude. I feel like that guy that benches 225, for sure he's on gear.
Oh, we're just doing a little P test, you know.
It's like, you know, like when you and like Russ are like on the same level, they always drug test. I mean, Russ will know. They always get drug tested all the time.
Open this up.
You'll take those 2 vials out.
Okay.
Place that on the sink right there.
All right.
And take that bag out and place it next to those vials as well.
Okay.
And I'm gonna have you place that down on top of the toilet.
Okay.
And pop the plastic off those 2 vials. And you go ahead and throw that away.
Throw that
Have
away.
you pop those open. So you just unlatch on this side. And then pop it all the way open. Yep. And now on that cup, I'm gonna have you pee up to, show me, the 70 milliliter line. Right there.
75?
Yep.
Yep.
Just fill it up to there, and then we'll fill the vials.
Okay. Oh, I pee this and then I pee into the.
No, you're gonna pee into there, and we'll split it between the 2 vials.
So like 30, 30?
Yeah.
Okay.
Camera shut.
Camera shy, dude. Bro. Shit. So I dump half and half?
Yep, so it's gonna be just up to the first line in there.
The first line?
A little bit more? Yeah, that's perfect.
Close
And you're
it.
gonna close it.
Okay. First line.
Yeah.
There we go. Close. Latch.
There you go.
All right, that's
Thank you,
it.
boss. I appreciate your time.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Overall, me was kind of all over the place. Went 6 for 9. Got my first on squats. Super happy. Because that's usually like, you know, putting the corners into the arcade. Ready to play. And then the second one, boom, you build momentum. And you're like, okay, the second wasn't the weight that I wanted. But based off how things moved, you got to make intelligent calls.
And it moved pretty good.
Yeah, not too bad, right?
Yeah.
Like 468. So,
Yeah.
okay, cool. So we did a baby jump, 472, 473.
Yeah.
Which I was like, should be easy. Like I've hit 484 at Mike's gym, hit 495 a bunch of times, but just wasn't there today, so missed my third.
What's your best squat in a meet ever?
In a meet? Oh, I don't even know. I was probably pretty big, but like probably close to 500, but big though. I was like 230.
Yeah, that might be your best 181, right?
That's my best when I 181
Yeah,
for sure.
so that's good. We got a win today.
So we got to win.
That's pretty good.
That is good. Then bench comes around. Always scared of getting my butt off the bench, but we secured the first one.
308 for sure.
308. Once again, put another quarter in the arcade in the game. Second one, butt comes off,
Yeah.
325.
Wobbly, wobbly.
Yeah, wobbly, but smoked it. But I was like, ooh. And usually, this is what I'm really proud of. I think out of all the things that I'm proud of in today's meet, usually when you get hit with adversity, I've seen it happen to many athletes, even at the top level ones, you have a downward momentum. I was able to come back around, retake it, put my butt down, and I secured it. So that was probably like a last dance Michael Jordan moment, if I had to say
No,
so.
for sure. I checked your temperature. You're 110-degree fever.
You had a fever?
Yeah, I could smell your diarrhea.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the odds were against you. I checked the Vegas odds, and they said no way he hits this 325.
But did I do it?
And you gave him the
I
yeah.
did it.
Yeah.
Yep. And I went like this.
Yep. Yeah, to the crowd. It
the crowd?
was actually crazy. Steph Curry was in the back crying.
Yeah. So nailed the third, which is kind of weird. I was like on, off, on.
Yeah.
Then I'm like, boom, momentum, back up there. In the deadlift room or the warm-up room, crushing all the warm-ups. I feel
Yeah,
like.
I thought you were moving good.
Moving really good. Not extraordinary, but on track.
Because in training, deadlifts were probably going the most wonky.
Wonky. Some days smoke. Like we did a shoot
I hit 550 smoke show.
Yeah.
And then there's times I hit 520 and I'm like, so wonky in training. So I didn't know which deadlifter was gonna show up today, but we're able to hit 523 opener.
Yeah.
523, hit that, jumped to 556, hit that, but got one red light because that's when the hitching started to expose itself. So we, try to like keep it tame, and then we went for 560 something.
Yeah, 568.
568.
Another, conservative jump.
Conservative jump. Completed the lift.
Moved it pretty fast.
Didn't get the reds.
Yeah.
I mean, didn't get the whites. Got the reds. And then I think because of that extraordinary performance, they're like, we gotta test this
Yeah, they
guy.
said no freaking way. This guy looks that good.
Yeah.
Moves like this.
Yeah.
Told Curry the and he's not trend out of his brain.
Yeah. And they saw this super sick new athletics
Yeah.
team, and they're like, that guy is on something.
And your nipples came out of the singlet on deadlifts.
Yeah.
They did like a chameleon eye bug out. You know how chameleons' eyes do this?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's where your nipples
So
are.
my nipples were in opposite clockwise rotation.
Yeah, it was.
And they were like, that's fucking Animar if I ever saw it.
Yeah, that is a tall tale sign of PED use.
So got tested today. They said if they don't email me, good news. If they email me, don't answer the email, is what they said.
Then now have fun at the WRPF.
Exactly. So that
What
was
are the chances?
Yeah, the randomized.
What do you think your chances are that you pass this test?
Seriously or not seriously?
Seriously.
1,000%.
1%?
1,000%.
No, you don't want to pass the test.
Why?
Because a positive test is bad.
I want to fail it.
Yeah.
Okay, so I want to fail it.
Yeah.
Whatever the fuck that means.
You want a negative test.
I
But
do want
what,
negative.
what do you think the chances are that somehow the Taco Bell quesadilla that you've been eating has something in it? Some test from the bowl or something.
The testosterone special?
Yeah, I mean, that's what everyone in the UFC says happens.
That's true, yeah. They're like, oh, I tried my mom's lotion and I got fucking steroids in there.
Yeah, my
Yeah.
cocoa butter.
Yeah.
Yeah, what do you think your chances are? 2%?
Yeah, like 2%. Yeah, so overall, really fun experience. Haven't competed in a few years. Although I didn't get the total that I wanted, I definitely got a lot of best lifts for this weight. And it's on my way down.
Hard.
So
hard to do, man.
I told you guys this year's goal is to be the leanest and strongest I can be. So I'm still gonna be on my path to getting more lean. And you guys will see another series on that as I continue to get shredded out. But once I hit that, at the end of the year, I'll probably do another meet. And this time I'm sure I'll do much better because I won't be cutting, I'll be maintaining the 181s. And we'll see where we go there. But thank you guys for following along this entire series. This is a super dope 16-week series. If you guys want to follow along an entire powerlifting journey, training program, the ups and downs, recipes, all of it, start from episode 1. Check that out. Thank you guys for all the support, and thank you for all the guys that showed up here. It's cool how many people said they started powerlifting because of Barbell Brigade, like even the refs and all that stuff. It was really, really cool to witness that. And I think people are stoked to just see like an old man like me even come in and just compete anyways. So see you guys next time.